Hey everybody, today we're going to be making a potato and egg skillet with white rice. This is good for breakfast or anything you'd like. So I'm going to start with my potatoes. And what you want to do with these is you're going to dice them into cubes. It doesn't matter what kind of cubes, big or small, whatever your preference is. And then we're also going to take a green bell pepper, and you're also going to cut that into small pieces for your skillet. And when all your vegetables are chopped, you're going to get a cast iron skillet, and you're going to add some oil, about 3 tablespoons of oil, to fry your potatoes and your bell peppers. Okay, so I went ahead and added my potatoes in the oil once it's hot. And make sure your oil is hot. And I added in my chopped bell pepper as well. And this recipe is another 1-pan recipe. So this is a 1-pot skillet. And you're going to go ahead and mix this for about 10 minutes on medium for your potatoes to cook. And you're going to saute this together. Until well coated in the oil. While this is cooking, you're going to prepare your white rice. I'll be making this from scratch. So in a saucepan, I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of oil. I use oil to make my rice. So this is going to heat up, and you're going to add about 1.5 cups of white long grain rice. And you're going to stir the rice to coat it in your oil. What you're basically doing here is you are toasting your rice. So you want to toast it so it's toasted and it takes less time on the boil part of the stage. Just mix. And make sure that oil coats all of your grains. Okay, and once you see your rice is starting to toast, making sure it doesn't burn, because this is easily to burn. So keep it on like a medium heat. After that, you're gonna add 4 cups of water into your saucepan. You're gonna make sure all the rice is covered with water, and make sure all those rice particles that stick onto the pot are scraped off. And to season my rice, I always only use chicken bouillon. So I'm gonna use about 3 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. Or you can use the cubes. Approximately, the little cubes are about 3 cubes, equivalent to 2 tablespoons. And while this is cooking, you're gonna boil for about 10 minutes, and then you're gonna cover it to simmer until it's fluffy and ready to go. Meanwhile, we're going to do our eggs. I am going to crack 6 eggs into a pitcher, and I'm going to break these up. I'm gonna whisk these with the fork. And what we're gonna do in the skillet is we're going to scramble the eggs into our skillet. So just whisk with the fork. Once your potatoes have been in the skillet for about 10 minutes mixing, you can see they are tender. And I'm going to use my homemade seasoning. I just used some yellow mustard, some onion powder, some chicken bouillon, some pepper, some marjoram, and some basil. Of course, you can't forget the salt. And you're going to cover your potatoes in that spices. After this is done, you're going to add your egg. So just spread it evenly around the potatoes and the skillet. And what you're going to do is you're going to let the egg scramble in the mix. Just moving it around lightly. And once your eggs are scrambled and cooked all the way through, you're going to add your salsa. This is what mine looked like. And I'm just using about a cup of jarred salsa that I bought, the mild salsa. Depending on your preference of heat, you can use whatever you like. And then I added 1/4 cup of water in with the salsa. And it's all ready. You just cover it up for another 5 minutes and then it's ready to go. That is what comes out, your final product, and that is your rice. And to serve, I am going to scoop some rice into a plate. This is so fluffy. And that bouillon really gives it all the flavor that it needs. And then you're going to scoop on some of your morning skillet. And I just sprinkled with cilantro. This is it, guys. It's super good and you can make it whenever you'd like. It doesn't have to be for breakfast. I hope you guys enjoyed and serve with whatever you'd like. Thank you so much for watching.